Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to start my semester book part 2, lesson 11, Three Wise Old Women, written by Elizabeth T. Corbett. Actually, it is a funny poem about three old women who go for a walk but ended up having an unexpected adventure. Let's start. Three wise old women were they who went to walk on a winter day. One carried a basket to hold some berries. One carried a ladder to climb for cherries. The third, and she was the wisest one, carried a fan to keep off the sun. This poem is about three old women who go for a walk on a winter day. One had taken a basket to hold some berries. One had taken a ladder so that she could climb the tree and collect the cherries. The third had taken a fan to avoid the sun. But they went so far and they went so fast, they quite forgot their way at last. So one of the wise women cried in fright, "Suppose we should meet a bear tonight? Suppose he should eat me and me and me? What is to be done?" cried all the three. But the three of them went so far and forgot their way. So one of them cried in fright, meaning of fright, fear, and said, "If we found a bear on the way and he ate me." So other two also said, "And me, and me." So what to do now? And they all started screaming in fear. "Dear, dear," said one, "we'll climb a tree. They're out of the way of the bears will be." But there wasn't a tree for miles around. They were too frightened to stay on the ground. So they climbed their ladder up to the top and sat there screaming, "We'll drop, we'll drop." Frightened means full of fear. So one of them said, "We will climb on the tree and then we will be saved from the bear." But there was no tree miles around, and they three were very scared and did not want to stay on the ground. So what they did? They climbed up their ladder one by one. Because of that, their ladder started moving and they again started screaming. Screaming means to cry out loudly in a high voice. So they started screaming, "We will drop, we will drop." But the wind was strong as wind could be and blew their ladder right out to sea. So the three wise women were all afloat in a leaky ladder instead of a boat. And every time the waves rolled in, of course the poor things were wet to the skin. But a very strong wind was blowing, which carried their ladder straight to the sea. And that ladder started floating in the sea with all the three women. But they were not in a boat, they were in a leaky ladder, and waves were making them all wait again and again. Then they took their basket, the water to lake. They put up their fan instead of a sail. But what became of the wise women then? Whether they ever sailed home again? Whether they saw any bears or no? You must find out, for I don't know. Then they took their basket and started pushing the water back from it, and they used their fan like a sail so that their leaky ladder could move like a boat in the sea. But what happened to those three women after this? Did all three of them ever return home? Did they see any bears? That you must find out, for I don't know. As I told you before, it is a funny poem and it has no meaning. I hope you enjoyed this poem. Thank you and have a nice day.